So here is our 2005 Tahoe Transport Tahoe Transport by Thor. And it is technically on the books 28 feet, but it's really a little over 30 by the time you allow for the tongue. And she is the 28 WTV, I believe. Oh, it doesn't have it on it anymore, but yeah, she's the 28 WTV model. And tires are in good shape. The awning is not allowed to be used just because it is difficult to operate, and it is also very aged and will break in. We don't want you to be responsible for that. And here is the manual jack system for leveling. You will find one on each side, both on the back and then here on the front. We do supply you with this tool for raising and lowering it, and you can use it with a drill should you know how to do that. We have some aged leveling blocks, so we can supply some fresher ones than that. And we have hoses back in there. This is a very large storage area. This is under the front queen size bed, and you do have storage access there, so you can use indoor outdoor storage. Here are your 2 large batteries and your 2 large propane tanks. This is battery operated tongue jack. Very simple to use. Also a light when you are plugged in with your lights right here. Very simple. This is the hitch that we will supply for you. The ladder is off limits. It's only for servicing the top of the unit, and the tops of motorhomes and travel trailers tend to be very fragile, so do refrain from using that. There is no need. Here is yet another door for that same storage under the front bed. This is I believe the hot water heater, so venting, so no need to even worry about that. This is the generator compartment right there. No need to even worry anything about that. So here is where you hook up for if you were to have a water hookup. Here is your electric cable. It's located underneath the sink in the kitchen. Here is an outdoor shower. I haven't used it in many years. Don't know how functional it is. I think it's actually fairly non-functional. Things just age out. Some outdoor plugs if you happen to be running the generator or happen to be plugged into shore power. Oops, that's not what that is. Sorry, I lied. That's the phone and cable. Generally when you see that, those are outdoor plugs. I lied. This is where you fill the fresh water. We will have it all filled for you, or filled to whatever capacity you would like. It is 100 gallons, so that is a lot of fresh water. Obviously your gray tanks do not hold that much, but that's for use between the gray and the black. This is where you fuel up. This fuel in its heyday also went to fuel the fueling station, but the fueling station is not functional. functional or usable for renters, but it does run the generator. So that is how you power the generator, is the fuel that comes from this tank here. I most mistakenly omitted showing you the black and gray water systems. Okay, so this is the main hose. This is the black water pull. Okay, so this is what you pull first as it alleviates the black water, which is the toilet water. Okay, that's why the pipe is larger than the gray water. The gray water is for the shower and the sinks. Okay, so you empty the black first, you pull, but obviously you make sure you have the hose hooked up and you're hooked up into a sewer catch basin, right? And then after you do the black, you pull the gray. So just make sure you have, I would run extra water in the toilet if you're unfamiliar with dumping systems, right? This is just a water release valve in here, nothing you need to worry about. And that's just for draining the system. Tires are in good shape. Good shape. We're actually getting ready to take it out on our annual road trip. This here is just access to the inside. It's below the 2 queen bunks, and that window goes to the top bunk. You do have an outdoor light there, and this is the trap door that allows for that ramp to come down and load up goodies such as these that we're getting ready to load up for our trip. And again, more lights up at the top. You got the red clearance or running lights, and then you have the 2 spotlights up there above the door. Got a spare tire down below. And this is this side again. Again, another access door there for just going inside. It's just the open box, and you'll see what I'm referring to. This is the handle. It's quite handy, pardon my pun, but you lift up and you set it down, and you have a nice handle for going in and out. Again, you just lift up and push it back, and it goes back into place. Screen door, typical, fully functional. And there's the door latch down there for hooking it up in there, right there. And this is an outdoor speaker, and these should be your outdoor plugs. Yes, these are generally, it's outdoor plugs when you see these. Okay. And this, what is this? Not exactly sure what that's for. I don't recall ever seeing that. Yes, we've had this thing for, well, since 2006, so do the math, 17 years. So all the furniture is up, currently up, because we are getting ready to load all the toys in here. So you have the 2 bunks with privacy curtains that come out from here, just velcroed in. Okay, so you just pull those, one from each side. The bunks, I should say, lower on this bed lift control right here. Okay. Caution, sofa and dinette need to be in the down position before lowering bunk. Okay, so that means these guys need to come down. I can show you partially, and then I'll show you how to put the furniture down. So furniture is just simple fold down, right? Put the legs down, but I digress. Let me get back to this button, and you'll see I push this button and they go down, and that's how they operate. You do have a vent on the top. You can use the top bunk with the dinette and that down, but it's more so this one needs to go down because you see it stops there. This side is fully clear, so honestly you could leave this one up if, you know, for whatever reason. A lot of times we would stop and we'd have toys in here and we could use the top bunk while we were traveling, stay in the Walmart parking lot, whatever, with the quads and motorcycles, whatever, down. So you can still use the top bunk if you don't mind sleeping with the smell of gasoline. That is the one issue. So I will roll these beds back up. Again, just up. That's as simple. It's an automatic and it's nice. Just make sure nothing's up there and no body is on it. It cannot handle any extra weights. Okay, it's a very simple jack system, but you got to make sure that there's no extra weight on it. Don't store things up there. They come sliding down. People like to put tables up there. Ladder's light enough and it won't go much of any place. You can store the ladder up there. Okay, so generator, let's see what we have here. Pump station, this is non-functional. Okay, that is non-functional. Generator has 202 hours currently. I will prime it. Okay, primed. And now I will start it. We'll start it in a bit. Okay, so that took, what, maybe 4 or 5 seconds? I didn't count. Maybe you did. And then that's running there. This is for your water heater. It is run off of the propane tank, which is very typical. Just turn it on, 15 minutes before you want hot water. Remember, the hot water heater is only 5 gallons, and so you will need to take your military style shower. That means wet down, turn the water off, slather up. Okay, these were meant to be taken in to be cleaned. This is the air conditioner filters. Going to take them in and clean them. All right, we currently have these pillows in here to block the sunlight. They are incredible for sleeping at night, especially if you have outdoor overhead lights hanging over the trailer in a trailer park or in a camping spot. Gives you nice, you can't use the fan or the vent, but it is nice for blocking out the light. Lots of storage up here, set up perfect for helmets and all the like. This dates the rig. Yes, that is a cassette. Oh no, that's a display. It's not a cassette, so it's not that dated. Exterior speakers off and on right there. Just to hang your hat or the keys. Nice size refrigerator, standard large size refrigerator and freezer. They are currently on because we are getting ready to take our trip. Garbage can, fully functional, nice large sink for washing and rinsing, and this is a cover. Nice place to store the watermelon when you're traveling. Drawers will be full. I've taken everything in to wash it, so the drawers are empty, but generally they're filled with the dishes, and this is generally filled with pots and pans and everything, but I have everything in to be washed. Nice, somewhat full-size mirror here on the door. Nice half-length closet. It's pretty good for, not so bad for sizing. Even an iron board should you need one. Where the iron is mounted to, I don't know, a couple of drawers there. Remember that's the generator behind there, so there's no space there. This is the toilet room. It's nice having a separate toilet closet. You have a fan, an exhaust, or actually blow in. You can get it to go either way. It's kind of nice. It's somewhat of like a whole house fan. You can pull the warm air out. So nice function. master bedroom bed. This is the shade to go across so people can come in and use the restroom if you happen to be someone sleeping in here and need your privacy. It's not a sound barrier, just a sight barrier. Alright, you got a little shelf up there. I used to have this large, huge, old style TV, but not anymore. Some good storage up there. Another pillow, that's the pillows that go in here. Nice new vent in there for you. Sinks function. I don't have the water pump on, but you will need to. This is old school, I should take it off. I don't even use those kind of toothbrushes, but hey. Good size storage in here, it does go back in. Just a small door. Shower, has the best shower door ever. Got another fan here. And then this is your shower, and you actually have a tub. It's a good sized tub. Is fully functional. This is your shower, typical shower, right? You turn on the water. This turns the actual shower off and on, while you're showering. So if you need more assistance with that, we can show you when you come. But you just turn it on, pull up for the shower, like a pretty traditional old school shower operation. And then this button controls, for turning the water off and on. Just know that when you turn it off to slather up and lather up or wash or whatever, turn it away for you for the first second, because the water in the line gets cold really quickly. Towel rack there, got some over the door hanging. So yeah, all these vents at the bottom are your heater vents. So you got the heater vent there. This room gets very warm. It's very, very warm because I believe that's a heater vent there as well. So this room tends to get a lot warmer than the other ones if you're running the heater. All these roof vents like this are the air conditioning. This is the air conditioning unit. And it is all controlled with the thermostat. If I can find it, where did the thermostat go? Oh, you know what? I think this one is the remote control. Yeah, here's the remote control. I need to switch it from system. So let's see. Oh, I'm going to turn the generator off because we're plugged in. So to turn the generator off, just turn it off. I generally hold it till it stops. I don't know that that's necessary. Okay, so she stopped. All right, so that is the control. Just turn it on, off, and then you choose your system. You have, let's see if it'll focus. There we go. You have heater, you have furnace, calls it furnace, cooling, fan, heat. Yeah, so you just choose your option, up and down, timer. I've never used the timer function. Fan speed. So there we go, this button there. I don't know if it's my eyes or if it's my phone. So mode. Mode is what it will give you between on, off, and then mode moves between the different. And you can set your temperature up and down. Yeah, and you turn it on. But I didn't turn it on, so here we go. That should be it. If I have failed, this is the ladder. Please do use the ladder. It hooks in on the side of the bottom bunk or the upper. Yeah, the bottom. One of the bunks. Yeah, either one of the bunks, just depending on how high you have them. TV is functional. I believe it's a smart TV, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if this one's a smart TV or it has a DVD, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a smart TV. Let's see, does this tell us? Yeah, it's a smart TV. a newer microwave, a functioning hood fan. Okay, and most everything runs without generator. What you do need the generator for is for the 110 outlets, for running the AC, and for running the microwave. Okay, so you need some source of electricity. The house batteries that you saw on the front will not operate the higher power. So I will show you this. This is the table. It has adjusting legs. It sets up. So it is set up. You can see it's set up. One leg's longer than the other. See how far that is and how close that one is. That leg sits on top of that wheel well between the two dinette chairs. And I will put these down and I'll send you some pictures.